It's Monday! Yay! Beginning of a brand new week. Hope you had an awesome weekend. Let's see what we've got on you for the board for Monday the 11th of May. Right guys, we've got a nice little burner again today. It's 16-minute AMRAP. So as many reps and rounds as possible in 16 minutes of. We've got 7 2-for-1 burpees. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So exciting. Okay. Then we do 14 PVC pipe or broomstick overhead squats. Right, and we've got 14 windmills. The windmills we haven't done the last few weeks, so we'll show you each one of the movements. 7 2-for-1 burpees. It's a burpee with a push-up in between, burpee with an extra push-up at the bottom. All right. Your 14 PVC pipe broom overhead squats. Sorry, go back to the burpees. If you're not doing burpees, you can either do normal burpees without the extra push-up, or we're doing kickbacks. Okay, that's your scaling. Your PVC pipe or broomstick overhead squats, you're just going to be doing normal air squats. And then your windmills, we're going to scale your windmills by either cutting down the reps or by shortening your range of movement. Okay, so that's going to be your workout. Let's have a look at each one of the movements and the preps quickly. So your 2-for-1 burpees are going to look like this. You're going to sit back down, knees to floor, toes to floor, push up. 1, 2, get that. Let's try it again from the side. So again, 2 push-ups. 1, 2. Woo! 7 of those are going to be spicy. All right, if we're not doing burpees, you're doing kickbacks. 1, kickbacks, scaling options. Then we're doing PVC pipe or broomstick overhead squats. If you've got a broomstick or a mop, grab your broomstick or your mop. And we're into overhead squat. Remember what you're looking for? Arms locked out nice and overhead. Hips pressed back first. Press back into a squat. 1. Press back into a squat. 2. From there, knees press open. Press back into a squat. 1. Press. 2. 7 overhead squats. If you're not doing overhead squats, you're back to normal air squats. 14 PVC pipe or normal air squats, and then windmills. So windmills is something maybe a little bit different to what we've done before. Feet are going to start about shoulder width apart, and what I'm looking for is probably about 90 degrees in the toes. You take 1 step forward. So from here, you need to shift your weight back into this hip over there. Okay, so weight shifts back. Keep that sitting back. This arm comes up, this palm faces inside. And when I press my weight back and feel the stretch to my hamstrings, I'm going to reach the arm up towards the ceiling, touch, nice and tall at the top, shoulder to ear. Press back, stretch, 2. So you're really going to feel the hamstring stretch, the hip capsule stretch a little bit, hamstring stretch on this left side. Stretch, push back, stomach tight, press. 2, make sure low back feels safe. Other side, you're going to press back, arms out to the overhead side, and press. Up. 1, up. 2. If you need to scale the range of movement, then just slide down to as far as you're comfortable. If you haven't got that flexibility in the hamstrings, just push back, let the hand rest on the knee, push back up. Push back, push back up. Those are your windmills. Okay guys, so again, 7 reps there, 14 reps there. The 7 reps, you can easily scale the burpees to kickbacks. If you're not doing kickbacks, you can always change this to sit-ups as well, so you can scale it to sit-ups. You may want to increase the reps to 14 if you're doing sit-ups there. Your air squats, you can scale the air squats down to 10 if you need to scale them down from 10. 14 down to 10. Same thing with the windmills, do 5 on the side, 5 on each side. Focus on going slowly. You can't rush this movement. You're going to focus on controlling that midline, stretching the hamstrings to make sure you're getting as much work as you can in that movement. Okay. If you've got a dumbbell or a bit of weight, you can stick your hand and put that weight into the dumbbell, and you're actually going to hold, press. You can even put a dumbbell on this overhead side, so you're doing it like a double weighted windmill, press, and then come back up and hold that position if you need to. That's your workout for today. Let's have a look at your warm-up. All right, guys, so your warm-up, we've got 5 minutes getting warm. We're going for a run, skipping, fast week, jumping jacks, mountain climbers, burpees, whatever you need to do to get your heart rate up nice and high for 5 minutes. Then we're going to do a PVC pipe warm-up. So we're going to use the PVC pipe for most of these movements. There's 1 or 2 that we're not using the PVC pipe. Have a look what we do. We're looking for about 10 reps on each movement. First one is a good morning. Done these before. Okay, hands back, shoulders back, chest up. Remember, it's a slower movement, trying to get as much work through the hamstrings, glutes, back straight, chest up, stomach tight. Feel where your hands may be more comfortable, slightly wider, or they may be more comfortable a little bit closer together. Make sure the weight's not sitting on the back of your neck, but on the back of the shoulders. Chest up, you're going to stretch the hamstrings back, stretch, 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 stretch. Oh, shoulders back, chest up. 1. And press back into the hamstrings, stretch, 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 back straight, chest up. 2. What we see a lot of is, even though the hips go back, we start to see this back round. Okay, so we see that this doesn't work as much as you need to. So you really got to focus from there on getting that to work. From there to there. So focus on that extension, okay, or that arching back of your spine as you work those hamstrings and glutes. Right, that's your good mornings. Your halos, hands will be nice and wide. And all we're doing is doing a nice big circle in the halos. Looks around and around. And we're doing 10 halos, right? Arms stay straight, circle comes around, and basically the PVC pipe sticks close to the body. We do 10 in one direction, and then we do 10 in the other direction, 10 halos. Then we do 10 pass-throughs. So from there, hands nice and wide. Take the hands back as far as you're comfortable. You're going to feel the stretch to the shoulders, chest. Go back as far as you can. Come back. Back as far as you can. Coming back, if you can go all the way through, then go all the way around. Okay, just make sure that you're not over stretching those shoulder joints. Okay, make sure the shoulder capsule, that this front of the shoulder here is staying nice and comfortable. Okay, so that's going to be a pass-throughs. Next one, we're doing a split good morning. So it's similar to what we're doing in the good morning, but what we're going to do is we're going to put one foot slightly forward. You're going to feel that hamstring is going to work a whole lot harder. So from there, one leg presses forward. You're going to come onto the heel, toes lift up slightly. I'm going to press my hip back, stretch. Ooh. 1, and I really feel nasty stretch in that hamstring. Press back, stretch. 2, you may not be able to go down as deep as you would normally if it's just a normal good morning. Press, stretch. Oh, nasty. And then we're going to do 5 to 10 on the other side, foot steering. That's going to be your split good mornings. Then we're doing a single leg shoulder bridge. So we just want to get that hip capsule a bit warm. So we're getting nice and warm for those burpees and for the overhead squats. What we're looking for, that single leg shoulder bridge. One leg up in the air, weight on the heel, toes lifted. As much work here as you can. You're going to press up, 3, 2, 1, roll back down. Press up and hold, 3, 2, 1, roll back down. And we're doing 10 reps on the left. Press up, 3, 2, 1, roll back down, 10 reps on the right. That's going to be your single leg bridges. And then the last one, we're doing an up and over. So we're going to step up and over the fence, step up. Oh, no, go back again over the fence. Step over the fence. Step up. Oh, I left something over there. Go back over the fence again. Step over. No, I prefer that side. Press over. And find yourself excuses to go back up and over the fence as many times as you can. Probably about 5 times in that direction, 5 times in that direction. Feel that hip capsule opening up in the hips, and then back again. Okay, to give you a bit of a dynamic mobility in the hips. And then the last one, we're doing windmills. So you're just focusing on the movement, hips nice and wide. Push back to the hips, stretch. And come back up. 1, stretch, hips push back, pushing back up to, say, 5 reps on the left, 5 reps on the right. It's, I'll probably do 2 rounds. If you feel like that's enough for you, okay, that's fine. I'm going to do quite a bit of accessory work over here that's going to get you extra warm as well. If you feel like you need to do a little bit more, or a second round of this just to work on the shoulder mobility, hip mobility, then do a second round of that as well. Right, so accessory work for today. So accessory work, we've got some Superman holds, we've got some plank holds, we've got some single leg stretch work. We're going to do 3 rounds of that. We're going to do 30 seconds of work for each one of these movements. So 30 seconds of a Superman plank hold. So we're going to do a kneeling position Superman hold today. Shoulder blades back, Make sure the shoulders are directly over the top of the hands, right? And then scapula is pulled back, and then make sure your chin is pulling up and in. In that position, make sure the back isn't arching. Tuck that lower tummy in, hold it tight, knees together, and then opposite arm and leg is going to go out. So from there, arm and leg straight, tummy pulled up, exhale down. 1. Lift up and hold. Stomach tight, exhale down. 2. Lift and hold, stomach tight, exhale down. 3. Shoulder blades back, exhale down. 4. Okay, do 5 each side, 10 in total. Rather go slower and focus on your movement. Focus on keeping your stomach tight, linking your legs, shoulder blades pulled back, then go too quickly. All right, that's your Superman. Then we're doing a plank hold. We're doing a tall plank hold. So from there, we're still on the floor. We're going to come back down, push-up position, straight legs, tummy tucked in, and then you're going to pull your body forward over the top of the hands. That's going to engage into that rib cage nicely, and hold. Press through the arms, chin pulled up, tummy tucked in, and your clock's going, and you're timing for 30 seconds. Okay, that's your tall plank. And then your last one, single leg stretch. Focusing, trying to keep this lower back nice and flat, and making sure that you're keeping this rib cage connected. From there, chin's going to tuck inside, the rib cage is going to connect, lower back flat, pressing into the floor, knee comes up, you're going to hold, hands to the head, belly button pulled down, exhale. What I want you to focus on is as your leg goes out, try not to let that leg drop. So as the leg goes out, hold it, hold, hold. Feet stays together, knees stay together, and you feel the work in the obliques, lower back staying flat, belly button pulling down. 30 seconds of work. Okay, then you're going to rest for 30 seconds, and then we do it again 3 times. So we've got that alternating Supermans, arms and legs, 30 seconds of the plank hold, shoulder blades pulled back, 30 seconds of single leg stretches, 30 seconds, and then 30 seconds rest. Okay, so that's going to be accessory work today, a little bit of midline strength conditioning work, accessory work. Last little bit of work before you get into the workout, your WOD prep, making sure that you're prepped and ready for your workout. You're going to take each of those movements. If you're doing 2-for-1 burpees, okay, the burpee with a double push-up, or just normal burpees, or just kickbacks, give yourself 6 reps. Give yourself 6 PVC pipe overhead squats. Okay, you should be nice and warm in your hips and that overhead mobility once you've done this mobility here. Give yourself 6 reps of those. If you're doing normal air squats, do normal air squats. 6 windmills on each side, 6 on the left, 6 on the right. You're going to give yourself 2 rounds of 6 reps on each movement. That should make sure you're nice and warm. Set the clock. 60 minutes, as many reps, as many rounds as you can of whatever workout and the progressions that you're going to do. That's your Monday workout, 11th of May. See you tomorrow.